Okay, part 2. Yahweh the Most High. We're going to start at verse 14 and 15. Thus saith the Lord, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. For your sake I have sent to Babylon, and have brought down all their nobles, and the Chaldeans, whose cry is in the ships. See, in the ships. It's talking about the ships, how we was brought over in ships. I am the Lord, your Holy One, the Creator of Israel, your King. Thus said the Lord, which maketh a way in the sea, and a path in the mighty waters, which bring forth the chariot and the horse, the army and the power. They shall lie down together, they shall not rise, they are extinct, they are quenched as tow. Remember ye not the former things, neither consider the things of old. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness, and rivers in the desert. That's talking about the wilderness, where we're going to have to go once this Antichrist pop off with the mark of the beast thing and all that. We're going to have to go in the wilderness, see? It's telling you all this in the Word. So let's go to 18 to 21. Yeah, I'm already reading it. Matter of fact, keep going, 20 to 21. The beasts of the field shall honor me, the dragons and the owls, because I give waters in the wilderness and rivers in the desert, to give drink to my people, my chosen. This people have I formed for myself. They shall show forth my praise. That's talking about the children of Israel, nobody else. Okay? Yeah, I read the last year. I read the last one. So now we're going to go to Isaiah chapter 46. Fast forwarding this thing. Okay, in chapter 46, we need 9 and 10. We're going to read verse 9 and 10. Okay, verse 9. Remember the former things are old, for I am God, and there is none else. I am God, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Okay. It's showing you, basically showing you he gonna do what he said he gonna do. So everything in this book is gonna be done. So we're gonna go to Jeremiah chapter 33, and we're gonna hit that verse 3. That's what we need. We need that verse 3 to make it hit different. You see what I'm saying? Right here. Call unto me. Verse 3. Call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not. See, God will show you things you don't know. See, when you read this word of God, you'll start seeing stuff in here and be like, dang, I ain't know that. You know, you tell the truth. So, and then verse 4, it say, but thus said the Lord, the God of Israel, concerning the houses of this city, and concerning the houses of the kings of Judah, which are thrown down by the mounts and by the sword. They come to fight with the Chaldeans, but it is to fill them with the dead bodies of men, whom I have slain in mine anger and in my fury, and for all whose wickedness I have hid my face from this city. See? So God to get away from you, you do a lot of evil and stuff like that. And then, you know. So right here, we're going to go in the book of Psalms. Let's go back to the book of Psalms. It's always goodies in the book of Psalms. We need Psalms chapter 78, verse 42. Bingo. right here. They remember not his hand, nor the day when he delivered them from the enemy. Talking about Israel. Now, matter of fact, let me go back. Verse 41. Yeah, they turned back and tempted God and limited the Holy One of Israel. They remember not his hand, nor the day when he delivered them from the enemy. Talking about in the land of Egypt. How he had wrought his signs in Egypt and his wonders in the field of Zoan, and had turned their rivers into blood and their floods that they could not drink. He sent divers sort of flies among them, which devoured them, and frogs which destroyed them. He also gave their increase unto the caterpillar, and their labor unto the locust. He destroyed their vines with hail, and their sycamore trees with frost. He gave up their cattle also to the hail, and their flocks to the hot thunderbolts. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them. Okay, with that one, I will. And so you see, it's not Satan who gonna send these evil angels at you. It's God who do that. You see what I'm saying? That's for disobeying his word and his law. That's what he do. He sent Satan at you. He sent some evil angels, some demons at you. See? Okay, moving along. We're going to go to the book of Nahum. You know what? I'm going to need some help with that. Because I don't know what the book of Nahum is. I ain't even going to lie. Like, I'll be sitting here looking all day. Okay, right there, 1104. Cool, 1104. Shoot, I wasn't gonna find it, y'all. There we go. The book of Nahum. Okay. We need verse 1. 1 verse 2. Chapter 1 verse 2. Okay, right here, verse 2. God is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord have his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm, and in the clouds that are the dust of his feet. He rebuketh the sea, and maketh it dry, and dry up all the rivers. And Bashan languished, and Carmel, and the flower of Lebanon languished. Okay, I think I went a little too far. Yeah, I did, really. I went all the way too far. Well, let's go on to back to the book of Job. I know Job ain't too far because I just saw it when we went past it earlier. No, it is back this way, but it's not too far from here. Really trying to get all these books to know where they all are that way. Bingo. Book of Job. Okay, we need chapter 28. Alright, chapter 28, verse 20 and 23. Okay, right here, 20 and 23. 20. Whence then cometh wisdom, and where is the place of understanding? 23. God understandeth the way thereof, and he know the place thereof. For he looketh to the ends of the earth, and seeth under the whole heaven. Okay. Now, we gonna go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 17. Uh-oh, I just hit 48. There we go. That'll be the next page. Yeah. So it gotta be right here. Right there, 17. Israel is a scattered sheep. The lions have driven him away. First the king of Assyria have devoured him, and last this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, have broken his bones. Therefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, God of Israel, behold, I will punish the king of Babylon in his land, as I have punished the king of Assyria, and I will bring Israel again to his habitation, and he shall feed on Carmel and Bashan, and his soul shall be satisfied upon the Mount Ephraim in Gilead. In those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the iniquity of Israel shall be sought for, and there shall be none, and the sins of Judah, and they shall not be found, for I will pardon them whom I reserve. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to go into Ecclesiastes. I think Ecclesiastes would be like right before Malachi, wouldn't it? No, that's Zechariah. So Ecclesiastes gotta be like right before Zechariah. No. Somewhere around here. No, it's the book of Daniel. Let me see. Yeah, Ecclesiastes gotta be like after Jeremiah somewhere. Wait a minute, I think I just went right past the book of Ecclesiastes. I had to. I'm just gonna look in the front. That's what you gotta do sometimes. When you don't know no better, you just gotta go on look in the front. Save you some time. Yeah, it is. See, I wouldn't have never found it. It was in there. 812. Oh, I was way off. I was way off, y'all. Okay, bingo. Ecclesiastes. We need chapter 5, verse 4 and 6. Alright, and this gonna be the last two verses for this video. Alright, do we need 4 and 6 or 4 through? Yeah, we need 4 through 6. Okay, 4. When thou vowest a vow unto God, defer not to pay it, for he hath no pleasure in fools. Pay that which thou hast vowed. 5. Better it is that thou shouldst not vow than that thou shouldest vow and not pay. 6. Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin, neither say thou before the angel that it was an error. Wherefore should God be angry at thy voice and destroy the work of thy hands? Okay, with that I'll say peace, shalom.